Hello again, I am Blunty. This, of course, is the Sennheiser Game 1, my very favourite headset ever, and the one I always use when I stream. About a month ago, I reviewed another Sennheiser headset, the GSP300, which was less than half the price of this, and also remarkably good. And I mean, in every sense of the word, it was worthy of remark about how good this headset was, especially for the price it was. In the comments of that video, though, a lot of you asked me about this, which is the PC373D. I got the D in the wrong place. Never ever put your D in the wrong place, people. You get into a lot of trouble putting your D in the wrong place. Where was I? The PC373D. A lot of you want to know how I compared this to these. And here's the fun part. Sennheiser are actually looking at those comments, so I didn't even need to ask them. They came to me. They said, "Hey, Blunty, we notice a lot of people are asking about the PC373D in the comments. Would you like us to send you one to check out?" And I went, no. No, I don't want to check out your best headset. What was I going to say? Of course I said yes. In fact, they sent me two, so I am going to give one away to you guys once we're done with the whole review part of this video. So let's get to it. As you can see, the Game 1 and PC373D share a lot. Well, one has a snappy name, one does not, for a start. The only core difference, though, is that while the Game 1s terminate in a twin 3.5mm connection for headset and mic, the PC373D run to a little USB dongle to deliver you virtualized 7.1 surround sound. Externally, they're basically identical in design, which is fantastic news, by the way, because as far as I'm concerned, the design is close to perfect. I have worn my Game 1s for 11-hour-long streams on more than a couple of occasions with absolutely, and I mean literally absolutely, zero comfort complaints. You know when you wear a headset for a long time, you take them off and you go, "Ooh, my ears sting." There's nothing like that with the Sennheisers. I take my headset off and it feels like I never put them on in the first place. Which of course means I'm going to say all the same nice things about the PC373D. They're astoundingly comfortable. They stay cool, they sit well on the head, they're super light. The ear cups or headband have never caused any ache of any kind or fatigue of any kind after those long gaming sessions, or indeed streaming sessions. The flip-to-mute mic is great. I want that on every headset I ever used. And the simple and smooth volume wheel on the right-hand side ear cup is perfectly located and sits just where it needs to be, so I can reach up and adjust my volume without even thinking about it. And of course, aside from the super-duper comfort factor, the second, but most important factor, is of course the sound. Sennheiser have, for certainly longer than most of us have been alive, been working to perfect audio reproduction. And as you may safely assume, they do it quite well by now. The open back design over Sennheiser's custom-designed transducers, which are factory matched and balanced to deliver spectacular clarity and a very natural sound. It's crisp and clean and is in fact the high bar to which I measure every other headset I've ever reviewed in the last several years. But of course, as many of you know, it's the microphone I covet most. You've been listening to it all video long already, of course. And as I prefer to use a headset mic while streaming to make sure no matter how I sit or where I turn my head, I'm always consistently on the mic. And so I don't have a desktop mic or microphone boom arm hanging in my damn way as I try to play my games and operate my stream. It's pretty damn important to me that the headset mic that I use be the best option out there. And unfortunately, as you've been hearing, one of the other things that USB dongle does aside from 7.1 surround sound is some amount of extra noise reduction, which does change the kind of sound profile of what I only assume is exactly the same microphone anyway. So it does sound a little bit less rich and a little bit more compressed than the Game 1s do, going directly into my sound card without any extra noise reduction applied whatsoever. Whether or not you care about this is up to you. For me, I'll probably keep using my Game 1s as my streaming headset, but if you care more about in-game communication, the extra noise reduction is a benefit. And of course, as you can hear, the sound of my voice is coming through lovely and crisp and clear, and much, much cleaner than a lot of other gaming headsets, which tend to sound like telephones from the 1990s or something. So, all but identical in all the praiseworthy stuff. How about that 7.1 surround sound? Well, it's virtualized, of course, clever software fakery, as is the case for almost all such surround sound gaming headsets. And while it can never really match the spatial audio provided by being literally surrounded by audio sources in your living room with a true 7.1 speaker system, it still does a damn fine job at giving your gaming experience a much more immersive quality. The game wraps around you better. You can get a better sense of where things like footsteps or gunfire and other useful audio cues are. And thanks in large part to the above average clarity of Sennheiser's speaker driver tunings, it works really very well here. And for those moments where it's not useful to have surround sound, you can flip the surround sound mode on and off at any point with the button on the dongle with a red or white light to let you know which mode you're in. Used in combination with their simply presented software, you also have access to various modes of equalization and enhancements. The usual stuff you expect to see, game modes and music modes, and they all work as expected also. Personally, I usually leave it in the normal flat profile, as once more, Sennheiser tune their drivers superbly well already, and I don't really see any need to fiddle with it. So, super comfortable, super light, super great sounding, and the thing that sets it aside from my adored Game 1 headset, 7.1 surround sound. What's not to like? So, how about that giveaway? Well, it's going to work like this. I'm going to pick someone from the comments section in exactly 1 week from the upload time of this video to be the proud new owner of this brand new in-box Sennheiser PC373D surround sound gaming headset thingamabob doodler. And to be a valid entry in this giveaway, I just want you to do one thing in your comment, and that is tell me what game that you play that you believe a 7.1 surround sound experience will enhance your experience of that game, will make you better at the game. Which game, if you wrapped it around your head, that's some game show that stuff right there. That's it. Whatever happened to game shows? Are they still around? I don't know. What was I talking about? I'm very easily distracted today. Can we make more D jokes? So I just want you to leave a comment and tell me what game you think 7.1 surround sound will enhance the game for you, will make the game even more enjoyable than it already is for you. Thanks for watching. I am Blunty, and we'll catch you next time. And thank you for Sennheiser for sending me a spare one to give away. Always love when that happens.